How we doing, guys? Time for another live stream. I don't know about you guys, but where I'm at, it has been nice and hot. And I just got done with a workout. It's Monday, which means it was pull-ups and chin-ups day. And according to the Lunar New Year, it is still Year of the Dragon. So I'm all fired up from that workout, and I'm about to bring some fire and flames to this stream. Caution, some people might get burned. But no, I do want to preface this one first off by saying most people in my audience already know this. This is not directed to most people out there, so don't worry. But there are people who need to hear this. And the reason I'm coming up here and talking about it is in the hopes that the right people will hear it and it will make them aware of what they're doing and open their eyes up to it and help them realize that some changes need to be made for the better. So, we're going to talk about entitlement. What is entitlement? Well, that is when somebody feels entitled to something. And it's normally something that they didn't earn, they didn't buy or pay for, or otherwise don't actually deserve, but they still feel that they should have it. And normally when they don't get it, they throw a fit because they feel entitled to it. And it's believed that oftentimes this happens with people, that when they're kids, their parents never tell them no. So they grow up to feel like they just deserve everything all the time because their parents didn't teach them at an early age, you can't always get what you want. You know how that song goes? You can't always get what you want. And how this applies to me personally is, well, I am a video artist. I'm a content creator on YouTube. And especially because I offer the unique opportunity for my fans to commission me for custom videos, I have experienced episodes of entitlement occasionally along the road. And I will actually provide you exact examples of what I've experienced. The first one, this actually happened many months ago. I remember getting a comment on one of my YouTube videos, and it said, "Hi, I'm a new subscriber. I just found your channel from one of your Abs of Steel videos. And I'm hoping you will keep filming more of those videos so I don't have to unsubscribe." That's really what this person left in a video comment. And it's like, this person clearly has a twisted view of what YouTube is. First of all, the video that they are referencing was filmed 7 years ago, and that was back when I used to film videos with friends I had at the time that eventually moved on in life as the years went on and didn't participate on camera anymore. But it's like, hold on a second. Obviously, clicking subscribe on somebody's channel does not give anybody creative power over what that person posts on their channel. The subscribe button, of course, is for people who enjoy what the creator takes the time to film, edit, and post for everybody to enjoy for free. Because, the content on my channel is free. There's no reason anybody should be pushy or try to be manipulative when everything that's on here is free. So it's a pretty twisted view of what that is. And, newsflash, creators don't get paid by the amount of subscribers they have either. So you don't really have that kind of leverage over somebody by clicking that button. And again, like I said, most people already know this. There's just a few people that need to hear it because they clearly don't get it. And that's why I'm up here talking about it. And they also have to understand that this channel, this is my show, and this is my stomping grounds here. When you're on my channel, you're on my stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? This is my creative corner on YouTube. This is my artistic palette for me to create on, to film and post and share with my fans. But unlike most people on YouTube, like I said, I have that opportunity that you can commission me, pay me as a video artist, and I will film a video just for you that you do want to see. And that's completely okay. And I do understand that I've heard from people, not everybody has bills to pay, not everybody can afford their own custom video, and I understand that. I really do, but that's why I post plenty of content on here for free for everybody to enjoy. But just like everybody else, I do this full time for a living. I also have bills to pay, so I can't afford to just do free requests. All right, and it also wouldn't be fair to everybody that does pay for it. So that has to be that way, and that can never change. So I understand and respect it from the people's end with bills to pay. I just ask for the same understanding and respect on my end. And here's another example of a situation like this. There was somebody else they've been doing this for at least 5 years. And, when you look at your YouTube Creator Studio, the module, it has like all your information, your recent views and videos and stuff like that. One of the things it shows is your most recent subscribers, the people who subscribe to your channel. And I had noticed like over the years, this one account kept like appearing at the top of the list. I'm like, well, that's weird. Like that tells me they're like subscribed and then they unsubscribe and then they subscribed again, and they keep doing it back and forth for like years now. And I recognize that account as being one that had like just only left comments about socks on my videos, just spamming about their love for socks. And you know me, guys, like I have things that I like and I'm open about it. And I am a voice for alternative communities. Like, hey, we all have things that we like, and as long as it's harmless, it's completely okay. The guy likes socks. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But I realized what was happening with this person is, they found my channel and they were like telling me I should film videos in socks. Obviously, this is a variety channel. It's not just a sock channel. And I'm primal, I like to be comfortable, which means barefoot, shirtless, which is why I'm that way in my videos. So I can't just change that because one person wants to see me in socks because they really like socks. And what this person was doing is like, when I didn't start wearing socks in all my videos, they unsubscribed from my channel. And then like down the road, I would happen to be wearing socks in a video I filmed, and they would see it and they'd be like, oh, hey, I love your socks. And then they'd resubscribe. And then they would email me about a video commission and try to like lowball me on the cost and get upset when I wouldn't allow them to do that. And then they would just unsubscribe again and stop replying. And obviously, like if a person keeps doing that, it's gonna appear in my radar. Like I'm gonna notice that pattern. And it's just like, Jesus, like this person's been doing this for over 5 years, man. Now, like I said, if you have something you're into, it's fine as long as it's harmless. But there's a reason I emphasize that as long as it's harmless part, okay? Because liking socks, that's okay, man. That's totally okay. But if your liking of socks completely consumes you, and that's the only thing you like, to the point where you can't enjoy a person like me with such a dynamic personality and a variety of content that so many other people around the world enjoy, that's not harmless. That's unhealthy. And it's also toxic if you're like trying to just convince me to only do that for your personal enjoyment. Because let's think about it. All my fans are used to seeing me like this, primal. No shirt, no shoes, no deodorant, no problem, right? All my fans are used to seeing that. So if I start just giving in to this person and wearing socks all the time just to please them, guess what? All my other fans are going to be like, what is this? Primal don't wear socks. That's not primal. Everybody else is going to be upset. So it's really selfish of a person to try to like put their specific interest before the creator and everybody else. And again, like if you're not looking at me as a person, you're looking at me as like an object, just like an object to only entertain your fetish and wear socks for you. That's also not harmless and it's not healthy. But the good thing about that is it's not too late to change it. Because this guy, pretty sure, is like in their 20s. So it's like, not the best start at being an adult. Not off to a good start. But the good news is you have somebody who cares about you and a community and is going to come up here and put that information out there. All right? Because that's the thing about me. I always tell it like it is. I'm always straightforward. Anyone who's been watching since the beginning knows I don't mince words. I'm the realest of the real. I tell it how it is. I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell people what they need to hear. Okay? So like a caring friend or like a brother, I'm going to tell you, like, this is what you're doing. It's not good. You got to change it and do better. Because you have to understand the people that you're doing it to, we're people just like you. We have feelings like you. Okay? We're not objects. We are humans. Just because you're doing it online, we're still people, buddy, on the other end of this phone, on the other end of this screen, all right? And you see me up here being a voice for people who have interests like you do, and like the guy that likes the standing on abs does, okay? Like, I'm here supporting you. I'm standing up for you. I'm speaking out for you. Don't treat me like that. That's all I'm asking. Give me the same love and respect that I'm giving you and all the other alternative people out there like us. That's all it is. You know? It's not like singling anybody out. I'm just using specific examples because, I mean, it happens. And I get it. You know, people, like I said, we have things that we like. We have these imprinted interests. They're going to stay with us for the rest of our life. And it feels really good to entertain those things. But you can't let it completely control you. You can't let it like consume your life. You can't spend 5+ years of your free time trying to like barge your way into people's shows and like, you know what I mean? Like get your way. You can't be like, hey, this is your dress code from here on out. I mean, especially with me, man, look, I'm a punk, okay? Do you think a punk like me is going to adhere to somebody's dress code? That's pretty fascist, man. It's pretty fash. You can tell me how to dress? So I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. You know, like I said, I'm not angry. I understand, but I'm just saying what I feel needs to be said because I know people need to hear it. And I also want to let people know, like, I'm not the one. Like, it's not going to work with me. Nobody has any leverage or any power over me that you're going to, like, change my show or relabel my show or, you know, get me to do something for free because that wouldn't be fair and that's taking advantage of me. I don't take advantage of anybody. So, and I've even had people try to do that too. Like, I've had people try to like send me a screenshot of a payment processor service and say, hey, look, I sent you a payment. Where's my video? I had one guy try to like just gaslight me. Like he would repeat, like there was a couple times he had reached out to me and he was trying to always get behind the scenes extras for less than how much I was offering him for. And finally I asked him to stop doing that because I was like, the first 2 times I was nice. I was like, hey, you know, I got to do the same price for everybody. Thanks for your understanding. It wouldn't be fair to them if I just let anybody who asked me for a random discount that doesn't actually exist. If anybody who asks, I'll just give it to you for less. Like I don't do that. I'm always fair with everybody. And the 3rd time I was like, look, this is the 3rd time you did it. I'm going to have to, like I said, stop doing it. It's the same price for everybody. Don't ask me for a discount like that again. This person just went off on me, you know? They're like, I thought you were a voice for the community and I thought you were this and that. I'm like, wow, like that's pretty low. Like you're really sinking low if you're trying to like guilt trip me because I won't do that for you. Like it's crazy. So entitlement, it's not a pretty thing. Okay? Sometimes people don't even realize they're doing it. And that's why it helps to come out and say this. Like, bottom line, if you're not paying me for something, you're not entitled to it. Like, I share plenty of content here for free and on my website. But if it's something you're specifically into, you can commission me for a video. But nobody is entitled to anything. And again, it only applies to a couple people that have done that. Most people don't do this, but it's just, it happens. I see it all the time down the road, and I'll just smile when I read a comment like that because I just know what it is. Like, oh, hi, I'm a big fan of this. I want more of this. Be like, hey, I subscribe for Stink Pit videos. And I'm like, okay, you found my channel from a video I filmed like 6-7 years ago, man. You gotta like look at the recent videos. It's one man now on this channel. But yeah, I just want to come up and say that, man. Especially with it is still June. It's hot right now. It's hot. It's still Pride Month, and when it comes to communities, you know, we all want to be respected. You know, we want to tear down the outdated stigmas in society that look at people as like, you know, like bad people or weird because they have fetishes or like parasitic people. You know, there's a lot of like bad stereotypes and intolerant stigmas that still exist even though progress is being made. And part of that progress comes from the community acting right as well. You know, because like people are going to see that. You know, if you're acting like that online, and you know, who knows how often you're doing it. And if you're doing it online, there's a good chance you're doing it in person too, which is also really bad. You know, that's not going to look good for the community and the progress that's trying to be made. So it's just one of those things. Can always be improved on. And like I said, I don't get mad about it because I get it. You know, like I said, I have things I like, but you know, I don't go around, I don't have any entitlement to having it entertained. I don't get to just point my finger and say, you, do this. I want to see this. So, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to say that. I hope, you know, if anybody's feelings were hurt by what I just said, there's a good chance that that is somebody who does do that or has done that. This isn't meant to hurt your feelings. It's meant to open people's eyes and minds and make people realize, like, hey, you may not realize you're doing this, but you're doing it, and it bothers the people that you do it to, because we're not objects. We're people just like you. We have feelings like you, all right? And we want the same respect that we give you, and that's all. And that's not asking for a lot, right? It's not asking for much. But if you couldn't tell, I'm sweating. I might go jump in my backyard pool because I'm really hot after that workout. And it is nice and boiling outside. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for listening to this video. Thank you for understanding. You know, like I said, this isn't meant to hurt anybody's feelings. Most of my fans, you guys are cool. You know, this not directed at you, just speaking from a general standpoint and using a few examples. So enjoy your warm, hot summers and tune in for more. Send me an email if you do want a custom video commission, because I am always available for them. I got plenty of time for more, and I love filming them for my fans. It's such a great opportunity. Behind the scenes extras on my website, you can purchase access to those as well if you're interested. And I do have a Patreon I am always posting on. I post on Patreon several times a month, every month. I'm very active on there, just like I am on my channel. So check it out if you like. Thank you for the love and support. I know you guys are the real ones out there, and I love you back for it. And I'm here for you from now until forever. So until we meet again, I am Primal Instincts, and stay cool.